Controversial businessmen could be in soup following revelations that the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission ZACC has owed evidence which could see him and his estranged business partners Moses Mpofu and Mike Chimombe being dragged to the courts for prosecution. Speaking on the sidelines of the swearing-in of 11 judges, ZACC chairperson Michael Reza indicated they had more evidence against the trio.
What we've done so far is when the first audio was leaked, there wasn't much for us as ZACC to go by. But when the document subsequently was circulated and an audio came out, there was now substance from which we could commence investigations. And that is what we did. So our investigators are in the process of checking what they found so far, because what we have done, I can tell you this, what we have done is we have now called these three gentlemen so that we have certain documents which we will present to them. I hope I am not prejudicing investigations, but I want Zimbabwe to know that we have not been sitting on this. We have collected certain information, we have collected certain facts. And when that information comes on the Form 242, which if everything goes according to plan, we will use to go to court, you will see detailed information with the facts, figures, and numbers. You will see those things. You will see those things, mark my words. So what I want to assure you is on the day that the information leaked, we looked around, couldn't find much. But subsequently, when the second document audio leaked and the document, we were able to go and pick certain information. I am not at liberty to disclose at this stage, but I can assure you, my investigators have that information and will share it with Zimbabwe so that you know that as ZACC, we are not toothless.
Chivayo, who has been pushing himself as invincible and close to President Emerson Mnangagwa.
Ndakachibata kuti dzvi kwete zvekufungidzira. Paenda kuItaly ndakasvika kuairport pandabatwa roko my son ndiperekedza kusvika padhoo rendege patafamba mured carpet ndakabatwa roko tichitaura saka usana uchidai ichi saka svika padhoo apedza kumhoresa vanhu apedza kumhoresa maVPR2 kwakuzodzoka. I'll phone you when I get to Italy. Goodbye my son. Ashedzera ndege yanga yamutswa. Goodbye my son. I'll call you when I get to Italy. Madam Moreswa. Saka ndiri mukati sandukuti take advantage of that. Don't try and eat in what I have done myself or what caused us problems in the past.
We will now have to test the strength of his connections within the political circles in the face of a tough-talking Reza, who says the Anti-Corruption Commission has teeth and is ready to bite.
Let me repeat what His Excellency, the President, Comrade Emerson Mnangagwa said. He said there are no sacred cows. And he has repeated those words to me when I met him. He said, Reza, in corruption, there are no sacred cows. In Zimbabwe, I want you to, if you can't hear properly what I'm saying, I want you to read my lips. There are no sacred cows in the fight against corruption. That is what His Excellency has said, and that is the stance that we as ZACC have taken. If anybody, male or female, young or old, dead or alive, was involved in corruption, that person will be made to account. Mark my words. So far we have 3 names that have featured. That is Mike Chimombe, Moses Mpofu, and Chivhayo. But if other names crop up during investigations, we will pursue those. Yes.
ZACC is known for talking tough, announcing arrests of big fish, but all this ends as just froth with no beer. The same entity made noise following the arrest of former minister and Zanu PF Politburo member Elizabeth Mufumira, but failed to secure a conviction even on the alternative charges. The appointment of the new judges, who include former Chief Magistrate Faith Mushure and Ngoni Nduna, is expected to ease the workload of High Court judges and improve justice delivery.
Okay, so basically the process started when, over the last 3 to 4 years, we have had a serious attrition of judges through, various reasons, some through death, some resigned, and some left through some disciplinary processes that had been taken by the Judicial Service Commission. So because of that, we now had a shortage of judges in the High Court especially. And in the Administrative Court, the Honorable Mr. Justice Mandela retired, so he needed to be replaced. We also had recently, the Parliament legislated the Judicial Laws Amendment, which introduced the office of the Deputy Judge President of the High Court. So the Judicial Service Commission then initiated a process to replace the High Court judges, to replace the retired judge of the Administrative Court, Justice Mandela, and also to have the Deputy Judge President. The appointment of the Deputy Judge President is obviously very important, because if you have realized over the years, the High Court is decentralizing. And the administrator, the person who superintends over the High Court, is the Judge President of the High Court. So it was felt that she needed some assistance. That's why we now have the Deputy Judge President who assists the Judge President to run the affairs of the High Court. We also expect the Judge of the Administrative Court to come in immediately, so that Judge Mandela, who is now in the Administrative Court on an acting capacity, can be allowed to go and rest as he has retired. Then the 10 judges is because of the shortages that we have had, like I indicated. We have shortages in Bulawayo, so I'm hopeful. Now is the discretion really is the prerogative of the Honorable Chief Justice and the Judge President of the High Court when it comes to the deployment of those judges. But as an administrator, I'm hopeful that they are also going to deploy maybe 1 or 2 judges in Bulawayo, because we have a shortage of judges in Bulawayo. We also need judges in the Commercial Division of the High Court and in the General Division of the High Court. So this occasion today is quite significant and very important to the operations of the court, to the vision of the JSC in terms of decentralization of the court, because you can't decentralize when you don't have the personnel to perform the tasks and the functions of a judge. So we are quite happy as JSC in that we now have additional 10 judges of the High Court, and also now have the Deputy Judge President of the High Court.
The judge's appointment has stroked some controversy and political discontent, as some of them are seen as henchmen for the executive, accused of using the law to silence the opposition. However, Minister of Justice, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Ziyambi shared a different view to the appointments.
Today we've witnessed the swearing in of 10 judges and 1 administrative court justice, as well as the Deputy Judge President. And we are very happy that His Excellency has approved the appointment of these judges. It will help a lot. As you know, His Excellency is saying we must not leave any area or any place behind. So this will enhance access to justice, in that all those cases that were taking long to be concluded, with the coming in of these judges, it means that they will be expedited and justice will be done efficiently. So we are very happy with the occurrence of this occasion today.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the appointment of new judges, because the addition of new judges to the bench will probably result in a situation where justice can be delivered timelessly. We do not expect to see any more backlogs or any delayed judgments, because we now have additional judges on the bench who can assist with that. So we are really looking forward to progressive work at the High Court.
The judiciary remains the last line of defense in any democracy, given that they protect citizens of the state and also from any constitutional abuses.
Now, therefore, I, Luke Mnangagwa, Chief Justice of the Republic of Zimbabwe, do hereby call upon you, Faith Mushuri, to take the judicial oath.
On the day Chivayo and his friends may be dragged to court, they could be appearing before the nation is watching. Reporting for HSTV News and Current Affairs, Gaddafi Wells.